After a rocky few weeks battling the deep state, Trump finally has a legislative win.
With the backing of President Trump, the House approved a ban on abortions after 20 weeks of pregnancy.
My favorite kind of ban, right after travel and Ray. The point is, we finally have some good old-fashioned conservative legislation moving through Congress. America's back on track, and I couldn't be more thrilled. But some people are having a hard time celebrating, including one of the bill's co-sponsors, Congressman Tim Murphy.
This story is too much, with Congressman Tim Murphy, who is under fire this morning after a Pittsburgh Post-Gazette story claims the pro-life congressman urged a woman he was having an affair with to get an abortion. Murphy's office declined to comment or respond to the story. Classy guy.
Classy indeed, but I meant it sarcastically. This is just another example of a conservative in the streets and a liberal in the sheets. He's pretending to be anti-abortion just to get that sweet pro-life super PAC money. It's a lot of money. I should know, I'm pro-life myself. Now, as you may know, I'm a man. And as a man, I enjoy splaining the finer points of women's issues. But I don't have time to deal with this fallout on feminist Twitter. So, I've invited citizen journalist Laura Gray, a woman, to help me sort through this. Laura Gray, everyone. Look, the mainstream media is really going after this guy. Do you think he deserves it?
Well, as you know, Jordan, I got my start as a conservative mommy blogger. I believe in strong family values, traditional gender roles, and that jeggings are the devil's pants. So when it comes to Congressman Tim Murphy, I am vehemently pro-choice.
Oh, really? You're pro-choice?
Oh, yes. I support a man's right to choose, to be a hypocrite. Now, Tim Murphy is exercising his right to have complete autonomy over his ability to say one thing and do another. His mouth, his words, his choice. Hey, media, keep your hands off his body.
Yeah, well, I mean, he did go against his principles. Can we not hold him to that?
Tim Murphy's first plan was to oppose abortion, and then his mistress had a pregnancy scare, so he moved on to Plan B. It's totally legal. Plan B is very effective and should be accessible to everyone.
Yeah, well, honestly, it shouldn't cost a thing.
You know, it's too easy to pass judgment from the outside. We live in a culture where being a hypocrite is unfairly stigmatized. Now, did you know that 1 in 3 men will be hypocrites by the time they're 45?
Wow. Really? Well, none of my friends are hypocrites.
Okay, that's what you think, Jordan. Maybe they just don't want to talk about it because of the liberal shame machine.
Yeah, well, maybe they should have been more careful.
Jordan! It is 2017. I can't believe we're still having this conversation. Look, in this last election, our country voted to put a hypocrite in the White House, which means men don't have to hide anymore. They can demand to see a birth certificate but refuse to release their taxes. They can promise to drain the swamp but hire half of Goldman Sachs. The days of back alley hypocrisy are over.
Wow. You're right, Laura. You're right. I'm only adding to the stigma that society puts on men who say one thing and do another, which is crazy because I've been a hypocrite. Like when I said there were no pets allowed in the office.
But then you showed up with that owl you found?
Yes. I mean, an owl is a hunting tool, and I'm doing it again.
No judgment, Jordan. You know, I completely support you. Now let's go protest at Planned Parenthood.
Sounds great. Laura Gray, everybody.